This chart is for the 18 stitch feather and fan when a 7-prong adjustable transfer tool is available, in addition to the 1, 2, 3 prong transfer tools that come with the machine. In my case, I have individual transfer tools of 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8, which I'll be using later on the machine. The 18 needles are shown on the top row and are divided into 9 on the left side and 9 on the right side. The stitch on needle number 9 with the grey background does not move. The final row shows how the stitches are supposed to end up. The first 3 stitches each have 2 stitches on them, followed by 12 needles with alternating empty needles. Finally, the last 3 needles have 2 stitches on each of them. Transfers are done on the left side, needles 1 through 8, and then on the right side, needles 1 through 9. The 2 columns on the right side show the 3 transfers performed on the left side and the 4 transfers performed on the right side. These numbers represent the actual needle number at the top of the chart and does not refer to the stitch numbers found on them, because these all change. First, needles 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8 are moved 1 to the left as shown in red using 7 transfer tool. So they go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Next, needles 3, 4, 5 and 6 are picked up and moved 1 to the left. So 3, 4, 5 and 6 are moved 1 to the left. Finally, needle 4 is moved 1 to the left to complete the task. And these finishes the transfers on the left side. The left side is now finished, and the right side is processed in the same manner which each of the transfers moving 1 to the right. For example, stitch on 8 moves 1 to the right here, and then 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 move 1 to the right, 7, etc., etc., until that side is finished. I am now setting up, ready to do the transfers. I have my piece of paper here that has the left moves and the right moves all summarized, nice and large so I can see them. This is a PDF file, and I have a link to that in the text section underneath the video. I have also got this template of mine with exactly the right length, labeling 1 to 9 on the left, 1 to 9 on the right, with an extra stitch on either end that isn't going to be knitted. Any more detail about how to make these templates and how I use them you can see in video number 1 of 3, which is the previous video to these that I'm doing now. I'm now ready to do the feather and fan transfers using a standard tool with a 1 and a 2 on it, and the variable 7-prong transfer tool, which I don't have, so I'm using a 7, a 4 and a 5, which are the only ones I need to substitute for the variable, or if you have these, that'll be fine too. I can also use the 8 as an option. I'll tell you about that later. Get these out of the way. I look at my chart. For the left moves, I need a 7-prong transfer to go needle 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. And I move all 7 of those 1 to the right, 1 to the left, sorry, 1 to the left. Make sure they're all on and that they all pop off. As As you can see, I'm not particularly good at this transferring stuff. Next one, I need a 4-prong transfer tool. 3, 4, 5 and 6 from the chart. 3, 4, 5 and 6 on the left. I pick those up. Open up the latches. Problems with that. And move it one. There's always one that does that. Okay, move that one to the left. And then I just need the single to move 4, which is that one. 1 to the left. And that's the left side done with just 3 transfers. There's 2 on there, 2 on there, 2 on there, and then we have alternating here. And of course that's number 9, which doesn't move. Now I'm ready to do the right hand side. What I could do if I have only a 7-prong transfer tool is I move 8 over 1, then I take 1 through 7 and move it over 1. But since I have an 8 tool, I combine that into one move. So I take 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Make sure everything's on. Put them in. Make sure the latches are open. And transfer all 8 of these one to the right. There we go, the only use I have for the 8 on this one. So that is combining the first move of 8 and the second move of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 with an 8-prong transfer tool. Now all I need is the 5-prong transfer tool to transfer 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Pick those up all at once. And move these one to the right. And then I finish off with the 2-prong transfer tool, just moving 5 and 6. Move them over 1 to the right. And there we are, all finished. I have 2 here, 2 here, 2 here, and then a blank between each one of these, and 3 over here as well. And that's 3 transfers on the left, and either 4 or 3 transfers on the right, depending on which tools you have. It completes the feather and fan very easily. Now for a quick summary of how to download the files that I provided in PDF format. So go to this, one of my demos here, show more, and right here there are 2 different Google Drive PDF files. This first one is the overall chart, and the one down here is the transfer charts. So let's bring up the transfers. Click on that, goes to my Google Drive, and there is the left moves and right moves. We go right up to the top here where that arrow points down, and you see it says download there. I click on that, and it comes over here and it says open with Foxit Reader. This happens to be my default, or I can save the file. Well, I'm just going to open it with the Foxit Reader, and there it is. Then I just go and print this, and away I go.